Good morning, everyone. Bill Treaster, 46 years old, Quincy, Illinois, member of Jeff Cross's 30-day carnivore challenge. Zero sugar, zero carbs. I guess let me see. Let's say that I've known Jeff now for about 8 years. As I started into my college basketball officiating career, I met him at Mike Pate's JUCO camp, and just over the years, I've been a big fan and a follower. His Instagrams, his YouTubes, just at the camps themselves. He's got a very good perspective on life and things to be a better person and to improve. So I've always watched. I've not always returned to say thank you, but I've always followed, and he has a lot of great points. And when he presented this carnivore challenge of zero sugar, zero carbs, it kind of intrigued me. So I thought, if Jeff is doing this, Jeff has been doing this, he believes in it, I would like to, give it a shot, take a look. And he did. So we started back on July 13th, and tomorrow is the finish line. So we're that close. And over these 30 days, I weighed in at 211 pounds. And as of this morning, I'm at 196 and lost about 4.5 to 5 inches off my waistline. So, you want results? That's pretty good results for me. It is a challenge. It's to remove carbs and sugars from your life, based solely on a carnivore, eating meat and only meat, pretty much. For 30 days. I've always been an active individual. I love to play sports. I hang out with my family and my kids all the time. But there was a lot of great things that Jeff said as he guided us and some other members of our group in a little text chat. He always included videos and pointers and motivation and things that he told us, go for it. Get right in. It changes you. And I'm not going to lie, it is a challenge. But once I started to see the results, started to feel the results, as he said, the inflammation went away, the aches and the pain started going away. The mind clarity really helped a lot, because also seeing results and feeling results gives you confidence, and it starts to get easier, and then you can stay on the path and follow the process. I didn't really have any true side effects or downfalls, because I was always pretty much a heavy meat eater anyway. The things that I did miss the most were some breads, I love cheeseburgers and no bun and things like that. Chips and salsa, the chips had to go. But the real change was the sugars. I just didn't realize how many and how much sugars were out there. And to remove sugars out of my diet was the biggest challenge. With many people, again, I was very active. I get up early, stay up late. Late at night, I'm tired. And when I'm tired, I should be going to bed, but I'm looking for energy, or I'm looking for that instant satisfaction. So definitely was my biggest downfall was I was always a late night sugar person. Addiction to Snickers or Reese's peanut butter cups or Reese's M&Ms. And yeah, the sugar would give you kind of a short energy boost, but also just that instant taste satisfaction, because I was exhausted or mentally just down or depressed. And the sugar was my biggest, hardest give up. And with this challenge and his coaching and his guidance, I've changed in the results. 211 to 196. The aches and the pains are gone. I feel much better. The mental clarity again, the confidence. So that goes hand in hand. I'm reading labels. Also, I'm a portion control kind of guy, but he's like, eat as much meat as you want, eat till you're full. And I did love that part. And so I did. But it also, he says, eat till you're full, but don't eat again until you're hungry. And I get down to where I just kind of eat once a day. And it's awesome. I feel great. I'm looking better. I'm doing better. Big fan of the rotisserie chicken. I travel quite a bit. That was another fault of mine, was eating at all the wrong places, gas stations and quick stops and things like that. And that's partially it is my fault, not partially, but traveling from point A to point B, I got to be a better planner to think ahead and not so much schedule, but just be prepared for where I'm going to be and the situation I'm in. And don't get tripped up. Something I'm just thinking about here too is I used to be, because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's better. Again, traveling all the time, fast foods, $1 cheeseburger, $1 taco, whatever. So I'm thinking I'm doing good for myself because I need food, I want food. It's cheaper, so my portion control, I could have more food. And it was better on my pocketbook. But the sugars and the carbs was worse for me. So in the long run, the money saving in my pocketbook was costing me later. So it's a reset mental boot. Just because it's cheaper, it is definitely not better. But yes, I totally encourage everybody to do it. I've got some of my family members really looking at it. They haven't jumped on 100%, but they're starting to shift their focus and understand, and just by my results. Actions are louder than words. And my results have shown that I'm doing it, it can be done, and results, you can see it happening. So I'm proud of myself. I'm going to continue. I'm really liking this newer lifestyle and this eating habit, and it's kicking in. So Jeff is a great leader. He's a great coach. He's again, I've been watching and following him, and he got me into this, or suggested it, and I've been following. I haven't been always the most interactive on the text, or I'm not very good at this video at all. This is a very good challenge right here for me, but it's something as he has asked that we provide to let others know it can be done. It's real. It's working. And again, it wasn't a huge transition for me because I've always been a big meat eater. But yes, cutting to zero carbs and zero sugars, that was huge for me. And but I've reset myself. 30 days, I've really stuck to it, and I'm proud of myself. And midway through, I was in a Zoom meeting, and Jeff saw me there, and he had not seen me, and that's usually the best way to be noticed, is because he remembers me from here, and then he hasn't seen me in face-to-face or even on a Zoom in so many days, and it stood out. The bloating was gone, the reduced inflammation, and I do. I'm all for it. If he asks me to talk to more people, I'll do it. Again, I'm not very good on the videos or the true feedback. I'm great on face to face, but honest feedback, it's working for me. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of myself. I'm going to continue to go. I would like to see another 30 days and make another video. He suggested, again, my travels. I'm not sure if I'm jumping around. Rotisserie chickens at the gas station. Go in and get one of those rotisserie chickens. Just eat the whole chicken. That became like my staple. I loved them because, again, of my traveling. But then over the weekends, I would pork chops, chicken breasts, rib eyes, just great juicy hamburgers, but I went to more, seasonings and less sauces, no breads. Um, Another one of my experiences, the family and I, we were on a trip. Not that I got outvoted, but everybody loves Olive Garden. Wow, that was an eye opener. I sit down, I'm on my challenge, I've been doing great, I'm sticking to it. I look at the menu and I'm like, there's nothing. There is nothing here that I can do. This is what they love. It's a pasta, I get it, and sauces. So I searched and the rest of the group around me is like, oh my gosh, and they knew I was on the challenge. But I did. I ended up with a side order of meatballs and a side order of Italian sausage. Those are just, to add to pasta, but that's all I ate. So I was working the system. I did what I was supposed to, and it was good. It was delicious, and it did its purpose. It was just enough, but I stayed true to myself, and I stayed true to the program. So I know I've been kind of rambling on. I apologize again. I'm not good, but again, I'm 46 years old. I'm very active. It was just my sugar addiction, my late night instant satisfactions was really getting me, because I am very active, very athletic, but just putting the wrong things in my body, too much of the wrong things. Again, cheaper is not better. It may feel good on the pocketbook, but it's so much worse for me. So I'll wrap this up. I say go for it. It's a great thing. Jeff won't steer you wrong. He'll give you the guidance. He will show you the way. He can prove it works. Started at 211. I'm at 196, like 4.5 to 5 inches of waist. Inflammation's gone. Aches and pains are gone. The mind clarity. Thumbs up. Jeff, I thank you. I appreciate it. Again, I'm going to continue. I will always continue to keep watching and listening. I believe in you, that you give all the guidance, and I appreciate it, and thank you. Jeff Cross's 30-day carnivore challenge, and I'm on board. I'm sticking to it, and I hope others will join. Good luck to everyone. Thank you.